Pat Bev on his podcast just kind of mentioned that he thinks that there's like less than 50% of NBA players do not love playing basketball. Do you agree with that statement or do you disagree with it?
I 100% agree with that statement. No question. And even when he said it, I agree with him. I mean, those conversations I even had with Pat personally, you know what I mean? We all within our realm have those conversations because you been in a league long enough, you see it.
Mm-hmm.
You see it. You know what I mean? We always tell young guys that come in the league, like, we work 2 to 3 hours a day. It's no reason why you should ever be late, why it should be anything else come before this. This is what you get paid millions of dollars to do. And you have access to the gym to be able to work on your game, do whatever it is you need to do. And some guys don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys come to a gym, practice 10 minutes before practice.
Right.
And think whatever we do then, their day is done.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But we'll sit on a fucking video game longer than they work on their own game. You know what I mean? So
That's
it's
crazy.
Like it's
be mad when they not playing.
Yeah, and mad when they're not playing. They got every excuse,
shots.
blaming coaches, blaming this, blaming that, and it's like you're not even putting in your full effort to get everything you want out of being a good basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I know for me being in a league so long, you see that shit so much, and you wonder why so many guys. You be like, man, what happened to that guy?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to that guy? Why that guy don't play? If you really just pay attention to it, you will understand why they don't play. They don't love the game.
Yeah.
They don't love it. They love everything that comes with it, but
Yeah. And to that, like, there's a lot of dudes that just fall under that, just being so naturally gifted that they don't have to, or I wouldn't say they don't have to, but that they don't put that extra work in. They don't treat this shit like they life depend on it, and they just show up and they give you 20, they give you 30. Like there is a lot of those guys in the league that are just naturally gifted,
and that's a whole nother percentage of guys.
That's a whole nother percentage.
That's a whole. So it's a small percentages of guys that really just this is everything, you know, to us. Like it's really just everything to us. You know what I mean? One example I always like tell young guys, it's like me and PG was playing in the game, he got hurt. And people don't talk about what it takes to even recover, to come back and be even a better player from something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Like the mentality, the work ethic, everything that go on that
mental
type
mind.
Shit, everybody don't have that, bro. I'm telling you, everybody don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
I literally was in that game. Like we went to go play in the FIBA World Games. So not even 2 years later to be going to get a fucking gold medal with them. After seeing what just happened, like, to me, that speaks volumes of just a work ethic a person have. Everybody don't have that.
Do you think that, you know, the whole contract year is a real thing on both sides? Guys that are, you know, on their rookie deals a year before their next contract, or have you ever seen that in the league where some guy just got paid and it's like,
they'll tell you. I'm trying to get paid.
That's that. Yeah, you see it from both ways. Guys say, "Man, I got to get paid. I got to do this," and you see some guys get paid and be like, "I'm good.
Yeah, I'm chilling."
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it definitely varies. You know what I mean? Like I remember my contract year. After I got paid, it was a thing to me. Like, man, fuck that. I got to work twice as hard. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember that was after we did the Olympics,
Mm-hmm.
played the Olympics, came out that next year, and I had my average 27, my best year up to that point, just because I didn't want my contract to be an issue or even be talked about. So I wanted to work my ass off even more. You know what I mean? I had the opportunity to be around 11 of the best players in the world. We go win a gold medal. So it's like my motivation was even pushed like even higher. But that's me. You know what I mean? Some guys be like, shit, I'm cool. I'm good. This is all I needed. I turn it back up in 3-4 years when my contract is up. And it don't work like that.
Yeah, that shit meant something to me. Like when you get that contract and you not only the best player on the team, but the highest paid player on the team, like that shit means something.
Yeah,
like,
it comes with a lot.
It comes with a lot. And so like I think the new age guys, like they don't look at it that way, bro.
That's our time was so damn, it make us feel like we old as fuck when we're not that old. Like our time is like you have to work. You really have to work for everything that you got. You know what I mean? And what came with that, you even had to oversee that. Nowadays, it's like, oh, I got it. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it shouldn't be that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like I had to start all the way over every time I got a new deal. Like, I got to be more than what that just showed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it pushed me.
Yeah, it's good that you had that attitude, because I would imagine on the flip side of that, some guys, like you said, they do get their money, they chill out. And in your guys' age, how much more money you guys are getting paid now compared to your first couple of deals. You know, I'm sure there's some guys that are regretting that they didn't, take it seriously, because the contracts now are just ridiculous.
And that, I mean, that's what's scary about it, because I don't think there's a select few of the guys that I think, like Anthony Edwards, for instance, like he's a guy that's going to continue to get better. He wants to be the best player in the league. Jason Tatum, he wants to be the best player in the league.
Mention my boy.
Who?
LaMelo.
Oh, gosh.
Like these young guys, like those are the examples. But there's a lot of guys, a lot of these young guys, I think that are going to kill everything that we worked for to get, you know what I mean, our CBA up to par. Yeah. I think that it's going to come to a point where it's going to collapse, because they're not taking this shit serious as we used to.
For sure. And that's where my frustration come from, because I hate when people take those moments for granted, because they don't know what it's like. I mean, my first deal out of my rookie deal was $9.5 million a year. I remember getting killed, saying, "Oh, he's overpaid. He's this. That's too much money."
Rookie
blah.
deal.
I'm like, in comparison what guys get now that average 7 points. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, now you have guys looking at the standard like, oh, all I got to do is average 7 points, and I could get $100 million a year. And it's like, that's your standards? That's what we going off? You know what I mean? So,
doo-doo.
I used to think like, damn, like I gotta get X, Y, and Z for this next one. Like, damn. Because it was a criteria. You know what I mean? You had to get all NBA and all stars. Like you had to, like, it was a criteria. Like,
but also our criteria too was winning.
Right.
Winning. Like that was the thing. Like, you gotta win. You gotta be getting in the playoff. Not no lottery team saying like, I did my part, I'm gonna still get paid. Like you had to be a winner. You know what I mean? Like it's changed now.
Jackie, did you see what Meek Mill posted the other day?
Nah, Dallas, I'm in playoff mode right now. I ain't got time for none of that stuff. But anyway, what did he post?
He put in a crazy $10,000 entry on Steph Curry, Kyle Lowry, and LeBron using Prize Picks.
That mean he watching our show. He watching our show. He trying to be like me. That's what he trying to do. But wait. People don't even know what we're talking about right now. I was like, I got to calm down. Tell them what Prize Picks is all about.
Prize Picks is a daily fantasy app. You pick 2 to 6 players like the video on your screen, then pick if they will have more or less than their Prize Picks projection. You aren't competing against other people. It's just you versus the projections available.
We know how much Meek won, but tell the people how much they can win.
So you can win up to 25 times your money on any entry. And on top of that, all first-time users that deposit and use our promo code PODCASTP will receive a 100% instant deposit match up to $100.
That means if you deposit $20, Prize Picks is going to give you $20. If you deposit $100, Prize Picks is going to give you $100. Cha-ching!